The Gamasutra job board is the most diverse, active and established board of its kind for the video game industry. Here is just one of the many positions being advertised right now. Location: London, Ontario, Canada. Responsibilities: qualifications, preferred extras. Interested? Apply now. Whether you are just starting out, looking for something new, or just seeing what's out there, the Gamasutra job board is the place where game developers move ahead in their careers. Gamasutra's job board is the most diverse, most active, and most established board of its kind in the video game industry, serving companies of all sizes, from indie to AAA. Looking for a new job? Get started here. Are you a recruiter looking for talent? Post jobs here. As we get ready to say goodbye to 2018, now is a great time for attendees and exhibitors of next year's Game Developers Conference to start arranging on-site meetings with each other in connect business matchmaking. With just months to go until the big event, this is the perfect time to start thinking about who you want to meet at the show. This popular online tool allows most geek attendees to identify, contact, and request to receive meetings with geek exhibitors of all kinds, either in exhibitor booths at the special GD Connect Lounge. GD Connect is available to all pass types except Expo, and Expo pass holders can still upgrade to an Expo Plus pass to secure access to this powerful meeting tool. Once you have registered for GD, your profile will be automatically created. Simply log in, update your profile, and start searching for meeting opportunities immediately. This personalized, easy-to-use tool allows you to search for connections by their job and company focus and geographic location. Send meeting requests to create an on-site schedule that fits your objectives and connect with potential partners. Attendees seeking more information on the show's session lineup should check out the official 2019 schedule builder, which continues to add new talks every week. Bring your team to GD, register a group of 10 or more and save 10% on conference passes. Learn more here. For more details on GDC 2019, visit the show's official website, or subscribe to regular updates via Facebook, Twitter, OS. Gamasutra and GD are sibling organizations under parent company Informa. In this GD 2017 talk, Ilms John KNOLLILMXLABS Roger Cause and Matty Hoffman discuss the rendering technology inspired by the video Gamasutra the team created for Rogue One, a Star Wars story. The trio provide details as to how the technology works, in addition to going over the challenges and lessons learned by creating a real-time hero character. A Rogue One, it was an insightful talk that's definitely still worth watching, so developers should not miss the opportunity to do so now that it's freely available on the official GD YouTube channel. In addition to this presentation, THEGDC Vault and its accompanying YouTube channel offers numerous other free videos, audio recordings, and slides from many of the recent Game Developers Conference events, and the service offers even more members-only content for GD Vault subscribers. Those who purchased all access passes to recent events, like GD, would already have full access to GD Vault, and interested parties can apply for the individual subscription via a GD Vault subscription page. Group subscriptions are also available. Game-related schools and development studios who sign up for GD Vault Studio subscriptions can receive access for their entire office, accompanied by contacting staff via THEGDC Vault group subscription page. Finally, Current subscribers with access issues can contact the Devout Technical Support. Gamasutra and GD are sibling organizations under parent company Informa. Gunfire Games, developer behind Dark City, put out a patch yesterday which allows players to switch to a new, classic, combat mode. A few games have introduced similar modes, although it seems THATDARKSIDERSIICLASSIC combat mode implements mechanics that make it play similarly to previous titles in the franchise. As explained in its patch notes, players will see two different options when starting the game. Loading a save file, a prompt for either default, a classic will pop up, where the latter should feel more like previous Darksiders titles, allowing Fury to interrupt her attacks, as well as items instantly. The default mode is the original combat mode for Darksiders 3rd, and the option can be changed at any point in gameplay options while playing. This has no other effects on difficulties or achievements. To read the entire patch notes, which includes other performance fixes, click here. Bubble is amazing. Start with a slightly more lenient version of block-based puzzle Gamasutra, but make some of the blocks into words, like rock,
PUSHWALLFLAG.
Arwin. When 3 blocks in a row make a sentence, like, rock is United States H, it creates a rule that immediately takes effect in-game. Rocks in the stage become pushable. If you push any of the words in a rule set out of line, that effect instantly ceases. One of the rules on every screen states that something is you, that thing, are things you can control. If you break that rule, though, you make the level unsolvable, and will have to either undo or restart to continue. But more than that, there's a ton of other words, with clever, and sometimes hilarious, interactions, and later on, some very strange things can be observed. Ali Takari, Okahampuli, created the original version of Baba, is used for a game jam back in 2017, and is now available for PC, Mac, and Linux on itch.io and Steam, and on Switch, where it has dominated my TV for weeks now. Here's what Ampuli had to say about creating this gem of a game. Lightly edited file length and clarity. The game only updates the rules if it needs to. There's a variable that checks if some of the words in a level move or change, and upon detecting that tells the system about the need to rewrite the rules. Consequently, the game initiates the actual rule writing process, which is divided into various sub-processes. The previous rules are removed entirely, and words that could potentially start rule sentences are detected on the level. For example, the word Baba is needed to write the sentence, Baba is you, so a Baba, with other words below, are to the right from it is picked here. Once these first words are gathered, the game checks for other words near them, and does several rudimentary checks for this word jumbles. For example, these checks make sure that the sentences contain enough words and in such configurations that they abide to the game's syntax. This is a fairly complicated process, since the rule system is very dynamic. After these checks, the rules get restructured into a format more fit for storing, and sent to a function that actually adds the rules to their relevant lists. Finally, once everything is, hopefully, set, the game goes through the final set of rules, and adjusts them, if needed. For example, if the rule, but is not you, exists, but is you, is marked as being not valid. Some of these words, such as sink and pull, imitate classic puzzle game behavior, and were those somewhat obvious. Others originated from me trying to think of effects that could be interesting, or that could look amusing. More and conditional worlds, such as Lonely, are good examples of this. Lastly, as the development went on, I started seeing more and more opportunities for more meta-worlds, ones that somehow affect the game's rule system itself.
TEXT.
A word that allows the player to apply rules to the words themselves showcases this category well. Usually once I implemented an word,